most likely.
Or if XRP went above £5, he's retired.
No, it's not.
I mean, if he retired, there's no reason why he shouldn't be at Pathfinder.
You're not allowed to call them that these days.
Retired?
Yeah.
Why?
Politically incorrect.
Hmm.
I don't think she gets it, man.
I don't think she does either, yeah.
I don't think I do, and
No.
I'm doing this with a migraine again, so I don't give a shit. Hey, Shani.
Yeah,
I need someone to
highest.
sit with me and tell me what normal computer noises are, because every time this one makes even the littlest chirp of noise, I get so concerned.
I think you're just used to having like the emphysemic 80-year-old, you know, on dialysis next to you.
Yeah, well, Nix's old computer motherboard is still 9 years older than mine was. 9 years younger than mine was.
It's purring. It's saying hello. It's happy to see
It's
you.
making like a little wee, and then it goes like but I can't tell what noise it is, and I don't know about.
Has that computer got a hard drive, or is it all solid state?
No, there is a hard drive in it.
Hard drive in it.
No.
Simon put your SSD in it as the primary drive, and then you've got Nick's old standard hard drive,
Right,
disk drive.
in it. That's what's making that noise, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, disk drives make little clicking noises and that every now and then.
Yeah, see, I've solved your problem, Leafy, from about 400 fucking miles away.
Bro, this is what I mean though. I just need someone to sit with me and be like, "Don't worry, your computer's not burning down. This is a normal PC noise."
No, it's not.
Well, next time you hear normal PC noises, just make a short recording on your phone and send it to us, and then we'll listen to it and be like, "Oh yeah, it's this."
Already, the
Casey
times I've
is
turned
trying
this computer on and I'm like, "Oh shit, are you doing anything?" Because it's made no noise. And then it goes beep, and I'm like, "Oh, it is working." My other one used to drop the pressure in the room.
Just remember, if you ever have a hill in your laptop keyboard, the battery's fucked.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Rich?
Oh.
What's that, sorry? Sorry, I talked to the wife. What's the matter?
If your keyboard has a hill on it, your battery's probably got a problem.
Not on this one, no, that was on my last one, and on my work one.
What if your keyboard's got a ballad?
Two laptops. What the fuck are you doing to your laptops?
Well, literally, we moved up here from down south, and in the move, my laptop went from being perfectly this is my work one, went from completely normal to the battery it had swollen extensively, and now the trackpad, literally from like the middle to the right hand side, is completely above the actual keyboard.
Here, Simon, what if your laptop has a valley in the keyboard?
You probably dropped something on it.
Maybe yours wasn't the battery, Rich. Maybe your laptops just have a mole infestation.
I believe so.
Alright, Capesy says he's going to be late / if he can make it all tonight, so.
No commitment.
Anybody want to do a
I
recap?
will be Iro.
Anyone want to do a recap?
It went down.
Good
I can't help but feel like last session was mostly us fighting a load of these shitters.
Last time we were still down in the mine thing in the caverns.
Yep.
And we started off by killing a shark thing in the briny water. And then we managed to figure out the poem riddle thing to figure out which elements we needed to open the chest. And then, yeah, we opened
your waffle hole.
We got the chest open, and we got some magical swords, a healing wand, and a spell book, some spell scrolls, and some gold. And then we decided to come out and start heading east. At which point we got attacked by a whole clump of Venus flytrap plant things. Iro got swallowed and nearly died. But we managed to save him and kill all the others.
He's alive.
Yeah, Matt wasn't here for the last one because I remember I remember being annoyed because I put that riddle in there for him, and then he wasn't there to finish it. And then, and also someone was running up to the flowers and then went, "Oh wait, I'll stop." And we all said, "That's not a Matt thing to do." Like that. I very much remember that.
What riddle?
The one that
If you were
the
here,
time
you'd have-
Where it
before.
was like where we had the 5 slots in the chest and we had to figure out which order to put things in.
Oh yeah, there was some weird shark thing in some water, and I think I was control your character. I was like, on my best judgment, I wouldn't personally do it, but you know what? I feel like Matt would just go up and start shooting arrows at the things in the water.
I'm gonna put this out here from now on, right? See if I'm not around. The only person that can control my character is Simon, because I feel like Simon has the best fundamental grasp on my playstyle.
I mean, I did eventually end up playing like you because I did just take the opportunity to go, fuck it, I'm shooting it.
Yeah, but it's more nuanced than that, and I feel like Simon's the only person that fully gets it.
No, I feel like you believe it's more nuanced than that, but reality is it's just fuck it, I'm in there.
Yeah.
No, that's like you looking at a piece of art and going, but it's just a big blue square on a white canvas. But it's not.
That's
It's much more
basically what you
nuanced than
do.
that.
The secret to it is the whole time you've got to be looking for skulls to shoot that are surrounding a bunch of goats.
See? Sweet. Nuanced.
When there could have been a group of skulls in that water, and there may or may not have been goats that could have been eaten by the shark thing. So I feel like shooting it was the right thing to do.
Stretch. It's a bit of a stretch. Right, anyway.
Anywho,
Did you guys solve the puzzle?
Yeah.
Yes.
they did.
Oh, cool.
They were rewarded.
We solved it and we got loots.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see on the screen Mick's sword and Yanta's sword dancing there.
They got dancing swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for some reason I still have the turn order up. Well, I think like you said, we did finish it, so I'm just trying to figure out how to fucking end it.
There's an ending.
But there's a
count.
bunch of... There's still some stuff over there that says it's unharmed, but then there's all this stuff here that's all unconscious that you've lined up.
Yeah,
I
there's
think I
stuff on the-
lined them up to get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Sign. Those up
got
there,
experience.
you decided to run past, so you know that those vines are alive up there, but you ran past them. But
Right.
that was when you were coming down here to get to the broken down mine shaft. Cool. The game is unpaused. Iro has taken quite a fucking beating. He was almost eaten alive.
Tis but a scratch. Really affected with
Someone giving off an aura.
No.
So I have like, does anyone else have that blue? Yeah, that blue screen,
Yeah,
that blue circle.
Yeah.
It's about there, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be an AOE thing you need to delete.
Is that the big necklace thing you had? The ice spell thing?
No.
It's not a lighting.
No, it'll be on the measurement controls.
Okay. Aha, thank you. No idea why I had that up, but never mind.
I think we probably need to take cover in the thing in the building below again and do some healing.
Thoughts?
I don't want to drag Iro through whatever dangers we might run into.
Yeah, I feel like Nicola's right.
He's unconscious, but he is stabilized. So, yeah.
Okay.
Weirdly, that circle has come back.
Hasn't from me.
Not on my
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, there it
there
is.
No,
Yep.
It's
There
gone.
we go.
That's
there we go. Now it's gone off my screen.
So it's
Cool.
you're doing it.
Are you taking shelter in the mine shaft again?
Yeah, I think so.
It would make sense, just so Iroh doesn't get shafted.
Cool. Who is it who usually controls Iroh? It's Leafy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Cool, cool. Cool.
Are we going into the mine shaft or just staying in this building here?
Just up here, I think.
I reckon so too.
Are you spending the night here, or are you just taking enough of a rest that you can heal him up with magic?
What time is it?
It's sun's getting real low, so
it's 8:30.
it's about
Maybe it is rest up for the evening time then.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's more late afternoon though, like 4:30, 5 o'clock kind of thing. Like if you could set out, but you're not going to get much more sunlight than you're going to have. Thus, you've realised in this area that the sunset comes quite fast. So
Wait, didn't we last time rest and then leave? I swear we literally just woke up.
didn't you
I don't really have a way
wait?
to spell because I don't have spell slots.
Didn't you wake up and then go down into the mine because your familiars had gone down there?
I thought we rested after we came back out as well.
Other than fighting the shark, I don't think you guys did anything down there, so I can't imagine you had much reason to worry about resting. But if you did, then I mean, if
I'm
you
not
did,
sure
it's
'cause
going to
I'm
depend
in a weird
whether
place
it's
where I've
morning or
got
night.
some of my spells left, but not like all of them.
I mean, I know I used a whole bunch during that fight up there because it was mental.
Yeah.
Maybe, alright, fuck it. Let's just say it's evening. We'll heal up and rest overnight.
Cool.
So
Sounds good.
Cool, you can all do the long rest. I take it you're going to spend time applying. You guys, one of you can heal, can't you? Do the medicine thing.
Both of us can, I think.
Yeah.
And-
So
I mean, do you want us to make the rolls, or do you just want to say that we spend the evening doing it?
no, you can just spend the evening doing it. That's fine.
Right, I'll put him back up then. Get rid of that as well. Oh, and he's probably not on the floor unless we dragged him. Don't ever let him stand up again. Heal on, Ray.
You can heal up as well, Rich, if you're doing the long rest. I'm assuming you'll do some sort of healing overnight as well.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading stuff.
Y'all good?
You can't read.
Haha, joke's on you. I can when I'm eating a purple crayon.
Shots fired. Cool. The night passes uneventfully. And you wake up pretty early. 7, half 7, 8 o'clock-ish sort of time, you'd guess, by the sun. And you're free to do what you wish.
Oh, good. I retire from adventuring.
Great! Campaign's over for you! You go back the way you came. Good luck getting back through the desert.
See you guys later. I've had enough of this.
Did anyone here have a lockpicks or whatever set it is?
New.
You should have. I mean, I'd assume one of you two would have them. Unless you
Didn't
didn't
make
pick any up.
Didn't we get Mick some? Because we found out he didn't ever bought any, and then we needed them.
Was that this campaign? I feel like
I've
that
got-
happened in a different campaign as well. Oh,
I
that
have
was me
thieves' tools.
in our Luna.
Yeah, I am holding some thieves' tools.
No, that was me.
Okay.
That was me in our Luna last week, Si.
I think it was both, though.
Ah. Okay. Either way. Continue.
No, you had lockpicks, but you weren't trained in thievery. That was you in Arluna.
That was it. But I'm pretty sure I fixed that with my level up. Cool. There does seem to still be a lot of plant life around here, but from what you can gather, it doesn't look like it's moving unnaturally.
Is that a hut? Like a house over there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of huts over there.
Hut.
Hut.
Yep, into the hut.
Cool.
Turn your
Problem is,
back
this
to
is
the
more
forest.
briny water stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is where everything we just killed came out of, isn't it? Like, can we see any more movement or see any more what we assume to be enemies in there?
Just by looking, you can tell there's no unnatural movement. There isn't much air, but they do seem to like shift very slightly with any kind of breeze. Other than that, they don't seem to be moving.
Maybe we cut through there.
You can get through there, by the way. It's just clustered like that because obviously some of them were going to move and attack you.
I can't actually delete my sword, Nick, but I know it only stays dancing for a minute, so I will have just picked it back up.
Yeah, okay. Cool. You come across some huts. Very primitive looking, straw roofs. You know, look quite shoddy.
Did you say strawberries?
No, straw roofs.
I heard
right.
strawberries as well.
Did
mate. I'm
Strawberries.
I was like,
I
she said
I don't
strawberries.
possibly have said strawberries. So what did she say? And I just couldn't. My head just couldn't wrap around it.
No, she 100%.
They're
said
made of
strawberries.
strawberry shortcake.
All right. Can we hear anything? Anyone around? Can we see anyone?
Give me perception checks if you're listening or looking for anything. God damn.
Where the fuck is perception?
Oh my god. Guys, chill. It's the first roll of the night. Jesus wept.
The why roll was the you roll them off something else.
Nix, could I ask that you put foe on the map for me?
Yes.
I can't remember where is
It's the eye on
perception
the bottom
again.
left.
Familiar.
Oh, it's because I did it straight out the skills, okay.
Oh, I think I just gave foe to
Yeah,
wrong
just
person.
underneath your speed.
Oh yeah, I see it. Perception.
Sorry. Well, some tryhards critted, so when you listen in, all you can hear is like usual kind of insect life. The brine pool does seem to be moving, like you think there's stuff in it, but you can't hear or feel like there's anything else around you that's watching / doing anything.
To the big one.
Cool.
Is there like a door or?
These are, yeah, they do have like a sort of door, but the door is not on its hinge where it should be. It's on the floor. Everything inside looks like there's been some sort of a struggle.
Is it like the door was busted in or out?
In.
I would like to search for clues.
Sure. Give me a... Oh, this is new, isn't it? The whole, what do you use your recall knowledge for? Not recall knowledge, seek. I meant seek. Never mind.
Yeah.
Seek, sorry. Give me a seek skill. Yeah. You believe that this could be the home of a small cluster of kobolds, just given by some of the items in the room. There are scratch marks on the floor that look like a clawed creature was dragged. That whoever lived in these huts wasn't very tall. The roof is quite like low down. So you would guess kobold or something very similar to a kobold would have lived here, and it looks like they were taken by force.
Okay. Interesting. I'll share that with the group. Are the other huts the same situation?
Yeah.
Do we have somewhere to go from here, by the way? Does it?
Yeah,
keep going?
you can keep going in this direction.
Right.
Okay. Right.
These look like they've been abandoned for a while then.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, there are, like, sort of very, what's the word?
Well,
very crappily made kind of farming tools and stuff like that, and they are all, like, rusted over as if they've been here for, like, quite a long time. There's a lot of, like, built-up sand that's seeped through the roofs and stuff that hasn't been dusted out, so it's even got, like, quite a thin layer of sand over the floor.
These guys were probably some of the first converts, air quotes,
You could definitely warrant that as a
to
guess.
the enemy army, right? Because that's what they kind of do, steal people and change them.
You could definitely warrant that as a guess. Juno, please go away. I love you, but still. Cool. Are you continuing on, or are you doing anything else with the huts?
Can I search through the huts to see if there's any, like, hidden floors, so to speak, like if anyone's tried to hide underneath sort of thing, or if anyone's stashed underneath?
Give me a seek. Yeah, you managed to, like, properly have a good look around, and you don't find anything. If anything, you can see through, when you, like, move the sand out of the way, you can actually see through the cracks to the ground underneath, because these huts are kind of up on stilts.
Right, okay.
So you don't think there's any hidden floors or anything. The furniture is destroyed. It doesn't look like there's been a chance to hide anything here.
I guess we're carrying on forward then.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Remember that each panel has got a little bit of time in between, so you do a little bit more traveling through land that is like this, although not as heavily full of angry wildlife. Hang on, I just need to do something. Right. So I've written something, so it's probably poorly written, but you'll have to trying a new thing to see if it helps me or not. So as you make your way through towards the end of the seemingly endless wasteland, or wasteland, you feel the air become hotter and drier than before. Steam seeps through beneath the cracked stone, and what little breeze there had been fades into non-existence. With a few more twists and turns through the maze of red rock canyons, you are finally met with the face of a city wall. Hang on. Can you guys see that? Nope. Why can't you see that? Why can't you see that?
Because you set it up wrong.
Hang on.
You're welcome.
Show players. There we go.
Until we meet again.
Whoop. Can you see that?
Yep.
Cool. An enormous stone gateway, as though built for the homes of a giant, sealing the way into the ravine, where towering buildings appear carved into the very stone itself. Beyond the city, a giant shape dominates over the cliffs into the sky, which crackles with purple electricity and rolling black clouds that obscures the very top of its highest tower. The structure becomes more and more daunting as you realize with a shiver of dread, this is the stockade you have been searching for, and your very being aches when you realize that's going to be a lot of stairs.
Yeah.
You have actually made it pretty much to the stockade now. Woo! It only took a year.
This is going to take a lot. Is going to take a lot of time. There's so many stairs.
What sort of time of day is it?
Early morning. Okay. And then, hang on, I'm just going to gather you all up. And then... No one then! Not that one. Not that one. That one. Right, hang on, I have to move some of you because you're hanging off the edge of the map. There we go. Cool. Cool.
I can just hit delete on the dancing sword for now, can't I? Because I'm holding it.
Yeah, hang on, you're not actually supposed to be on that bit yet. There is a giant gate here.
Oh.
Theatre of the mind, I know.
I can't actually get rid of the sword.
Nice. The gate is a lie.
It's is it a gate like also a gatto?
Get in the gate. Yeah,
because the cake is also a lie.
Wow.
Is it manned?
No. It is sort of made pretty much of the same sort of red sandstone that you've been travelling through. It's very, very big and very, very heavy looking, and it is closed.
I see its problem. It needs to be open.
I don't think this is the main gate. I think this is like some sort of auxiliary gate.
What would you
The
like
eagles
to do?
are big.
Oh yeah, you do notice those.
Did anybody hear my background noise?
No.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, you're at the big doors. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Oh, I just got that, Matt. It wasn't until I read it in the chat that I realised what you were saying.
yeah. I knew somebody would appreciate it eventually.
Because when you said it, I in my head it was spelled like GATTO, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Anyway, shall we approach the gate?
As long as it's no longer a lie. Or a piece of cake.
Yeah, sure. As we approach it, can I see if it
Yeah.
looks like it's been opened and closed recently?
You can give me. Is there any investigation that isn't just seek, or is it just everything's just fall under
No.
seek?
It's still some form of perception, basically.
Yeah, that.
A seek is just a perception roll, but it gives you a little bit more guidance.
Daft, there's a build-up of sand that you think there's too much build-up of sand around the gates to warrant that it's been open recently. So you don't think it's been opened in a long time.
Okay. So I'll just point that out to the guys that like the big sand build-up means it's probably not been opened in a while. So if we do open it, we just have to be aware that people will probably notice.
How much of a climb is it to go over?
It goes right up. It's way too high to think that you could go over it.
Probably this tells us that the armies, etc., don't come through this way.
I mean,
Because if the gate's not been opened, then they've not come through here.
you say it's way too high to consider, but I do have spider climb.
Oh, you're welcome to spider climb it if you like.
I
Yeah,
wonder how tall it is.
Really
would
fucking
you-
tall. Like,
Would you say it's like as tall as, let's say, pine trees, or would you say it's taller?
it's
Or
kind
Or
of
would you
like
say it's as tall as Everest?
Are we talking like British pine trees or like Austrian ones, sort of like
Well, we're not talking about pine
from
trees
the
at
Black
all.
Forest?
Only you are talking about pine trees.
He's still trying to make Gatto references.
Let's say it's as tall as, say, like the block of flats in Stevenage. Like, you know, doxed myself, but fuck it. You know, like the ones near the town. Like, it's like building height, kind of like multi-story building high.
Well, that I mean that does it. We're not going over it. I mean that's just like that's sort of put an end to that plan, hasn't it?
We can't go under it.
Could say the fucking cherry on top.
We'll have to go round it. I mean, we could actually scan the cliffside nearby and just see if there is, like, maybe a small gate that gets used.
Is this like the Wizard of Oz deal, where there's a little gate within the big gate that does actually get used a lot?
Would you like to make a perception check?
Of course.
That's why I moved forward so I could actually look at the game.
Yeah. You notice that there is a like a gap in like the shape of like a door space, and you reckon
Guys,
that you can just
open.
push it and it will open.
Guys, this was a piece of cake, cherry on top. It's already open.
There was an auxiliary gate.
Give me a strength check.
There's actually a thing for this in the skills, isn't there?
Open door.
Force open.
Force open, yeah.
It's under athletics.
Or
No, it's under athletics.
Or Are we waiting on me doing it?
Whoever.
You did say you were going to force it open.
You were the one that noticed the door shape. I assume you'd be the one. You give it a really, really strong push, and you feel like you could make it move, but there's obviously been a build-up on the other side as well, so it's kind of jammed, so you might need a little bit of help.
Try pulling it.
Hot water, that dissolves jam.
Yeah. I mean, I thought this was a Black Forest gato. It turns out it's not. It's a Vicky
Glorious
sponge.
sponge.
Yeah. We'll try it. We'll try it again then. Oh.
No.
I guess
nobody ever said that hero points can't save your life, can they? I don't have any hero points.
Everyone should have one.
Yeah, every time you start a new session, you reset to one.
No, give me a hero point.
I had one.
Nianta, you managed to help shift it open. So you guys can now put yourselves on the map.
Thank you.
I assume
Who's
you
a
can
good
anyway.
kitty?
Yes, we can.
Is there any... Did that make much noise?
It did make a lot of noise, and it echoes into the cavern. Nestled into the very stone, you approach the remains of what appears to be a lost city. Years of dust and sand and neglect have the homes looking run down and broken. And if you would like, you can give me perception checks. Ooh la la.
I hate those poo brown dice. They are upsetting.
I'm going to read the results of your perception checks. 28, 30, 20, 32, 28, 29, 30. 3 of those were crits.
You could just unhide them all.
I could, but I can't be bothered to do that when I can just say it.
That's the point, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, all of you can see, and especially the crits. Jesus Christ. You notice signs of struggle buried within the layers of sand, discarded weapons, and old bones of the fallen.
Maybe the kobolds were second.
I feel like there are many layers to the story here.
Yeah, I feel like we're only just scraping the icing.
You need to stop. Just stop.
I'm sorry, Nianta. I can't help it. I'm immersed in the environment, and I'm just taking it all in like a sponge.
Yeah, and I'm walking behind you. I can also see you're really caked up.
Thanks, mate. I do try.
I abandon the party and jump off a cliff.
Can we hear any movement or shouting or anything coming from the city from the noise we made?
Considering that you guys made such a high check, I won't make you re-roll again. Not really.
Not really. Does that mean there was some noise?
No, like you can hear like the sort of soft squeaks of small rats that are probably, you know, underneath the floorboards and stuff like that, but you can't hear any like actual noise, like movement.
It's throwaway lines like you hear some rats that get you. With 2 druids in the party, you know we're trying to find a conversation in here. Ooh, this building
Simon,
looks a bit fancier.
You appear to have walked into the tailor's.
I think, is it... Do I notice anything out of the ordinary?
Other than it definitely looks like there was a struggle in this building. But everything else seems to be untouched.
Just to interject quickly, is this path here, Nix? Is this followable?
Yes.
Cool. Oh.
This appears to be the tailor's guys. I don't think really that it's a thread of investigation that we need to follow.
We could be on the market end of the town, you know. I'll come up here and try one of these doors.
Cool. You have found the chapel. The chapel has been left broken ruin to a god you cannot perceive. A broken statue of their likeness has been left in a mix of rubble and powdered marble. There is a font in its centre. It is filled with gold coins.
Do it. Can't possibly be cursed.
Can I put a gold coin on it?
You can.
And just say a prayer?
You can.
I'll obviously say a prayer to, like... Well, I don't really have a specific god. But I'll just put a gold piece down and say a prayer. A sort of saying sorry for the state of this place, you know?
You get the... You get the... What am I trying to say? You are blessed, basically.
Yes.
You can add bless.
Right, hold it in. No pissing. Cool. I'll come back and tell the guys I found a church down there. And then Dill can tell me that there's another building that I can open from down here.
You try to open the door, but it doesn't budge.
Can I tell? Sorry.
Go for it. What was he gonna say?
I was just gonna say, can I tell what kind of building this is?
It is lit. You can see through the cracks in the doorway. The door doesn't look to be some kind of big heavy thing, but it has it's made of wood, but it's not budging.
It's likely barred or something.
I thought you said there was nobody around.
Well,
How
no,
can
she
that
said we
building
didn't.
be lit? That would suggest a party.
Is this like, are we using some sort of slang term?
I'll come back.
Yo, this building's lit.
I'll come back and tell the guys I see light in one of the buildings down here.
Oh.
But the door seems to be barred or something. I can't open it or anything. And there was also a church down there to a god that I can't work out because it's been defiled so badly.
Nianta, you are in what is left of a bakery. Again, the building looks like it's been left in a hurry. So, there's still moulded and hardened bread on the side that's not had a chance to... that was probably put there to cool, which is now basically nothing.
Was there any evidence of someone getting battered?
Maybe. Mick, are you looking at the door?
Yeah, I want to see if anyone was whisked away.
Give me a seek. Daff, if you were investigating the door, you can also give me a seek.
No, I just give it a basic look and push, really.
Cool.
Seek. No, I want actually to seek. There we go. Oh, I can change it. There we go.
Cool. Mick, you try looking for a way to maybe release a lock or like any kind of way you can use your thieves' tools to get into this, but you actually think it's barred magically.
Oh. Okay.
As I look above it, Nix, does it look like there's a way round to maybe come up above it and over onto the top of it, or is the building higher than this wall behind it?
So I've tried to make it as much as I could that these are actually built into the rock. So
Right, okay.
they're not really I mean, other than the fact that you can see in them from top down, you can't actually climb onto them from top down, if that makes sense.
I get it. Cool. Good to know.
Ooh,
I don't really want to shout. I don't really want to shout considering the noise echoed through here. So I'll come back to the group. And I'll say, does anyone know of a way to remove magical locks? Because that building is magically sealed.
No.
Me neither.
Is it the building that's magically sealed or just the door?
Well, it'd be the doors, obviously, because it's the only way in. It's built into the rock face.
There's one surefire way to get rid of a magical seal on a door. If we knock and they open it.
Fair.
True, but I'm not the magic kind, so I can't tell you what kind of magic's been put on it, so I don't particularly want to touch it too much.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, not just that, but the place we are and the probable trauma that the people have gone through, they might not be receptive to door knockers.
What does the building look like it's meant for?
The one that they're trying to get into.
Yeah.
It's right next to the chapel.
You can't really tell very much except for the fact that it's lit inside. It doesn't have like an obvious sign or anything.
Is there room to go around the side of it?
No. Those cracks between them are literally made because I couldn't like put them right in the rock. Oh my god.
Whilst they're trying to figure out a way to open that, can I look around this building just to see if there's any like trapdoors or escape routes or anything that anyone's used to actually get out?
Yep, give me a seek roll.
That was weird. The stream just said it had an error.
Really?
Yeah, it said the player received an error. I had to click to refresh it.
Oh, strange.
It sounds erroneous.
Sorry. What, Nianta? No, you do not. You do not find any secret things. You do find a pouch with some gold in it. You think it might be the owner's, because it's got a couple of coppers and stuff in it.
I mean, I'll take it with me. If we find anyone, I'll hand it over to them. But
Cool. Ow.
how much was in the pouch?
2 policemen.
6 copper.
6 copper.
Yep.
Pound car then.
Yeah, I know. Busy little pouch.
Oh, I can't find one of my meds. It's annoying me. Are you giving down there any more of a look, Nicola? Or
Yeah, can I try and identify the magic on the door?
yes. How would you do that?
I would roll this.
$23. Ooh. Yeah, you feel like this is nature magic, randomly. You reckon that if you took a few moments, you could probably commune with it and get it to open.
I will try to do that.
Cool. Is anybody doing anything while Nicola's doing this?
Standing ready.
Counting Nicola.
I will. Yeah, I will ready an electric arc just in case something kicks off because this place hasn't been the friendliest.
Cool. This map
I'm just gonna check
is
this out.
supposed to be so much bigger. Like, you guys should, like, be able to fit in these, like, things so easy, like the alleyways and stuff so easily. I don't know why it's, like, saved so small. Never mind.
Where's Nianta gone?
I'm just checking out the building on the north side.
Nienta, you see that you are in what would seem to be like a farmer's house. And the back door is actually open.
Oh, he loves a good back door.
Cool.
I mean, is there signs of struggle and stuff in the house?
Yes.
Does.
Right. Pausing on that for a second. Nicola, you managed to commune with the door, and you kind of feel like the door is wrapped in vines, and your mind is kind of slowly, like, recoiling those vines away so that you can open it.
Cool.
And then it now becomes accessible. Like, you all should be able to fit in that shop, and you're not all going to be able to fit in that shop. What the fuck? That's so weird.
Is it a shop or a church? Is it still?
This is a
This
church.
bakery?
This is a shop.
Right.
Okay.
So what's in the building?
Are you going inside the building?
Yes.
You're inside the church.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were going into this shop over here.
Well, I thought this was what was magically protected.
No,
No, that's the
this
church.
was this.
Oh, right.
This is the church that Leafy went into.
Where
Simon
Simon has
I
just
stood
gone.
outside it and said I was going to commune with the magic.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I assumed that you were meant to be like.
It's because you were stood where I was stood. I thought you were.
Alright, I
Okay.
go into
Yeah.
a group then.
Okay. Side stop is lit and littered with colourful trinkets and bottles. In the corner of the room, there is an odd swirling pool of magical energy, which looks ridiculous now because you guys are massive by comparison. Okay.
Nicola, there's a very small portal of magic over in that corner. I don't think it's anything to be concerned with.
think
Even
one of the
Leafy
things
is
that's-
bigger than it.
Nick, I think one of the things that's done it is because you've exported the map, but not from the bird's eye view. It's like the tilted 3D walls view.
Is it?
Isometric view.
Yeah.
I don't even
Because,
know
look, you
how I
can see-
toggled that.
You see, like on these walls, on Dungeon Alchemist, it's like in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Okay,
Do
well,
we have a bag of holding as a group?
yes, you do.
Can we just, because we're so much bigger than it, can we swoop up this portal into the bag of holding?
Just stand in the middle and spin.
Just take it with us.
Are you trying to
Well,
pick
no.
up the little pool of magic?
I feel like that's a great way to get a bag of holding to explode, so probably not.
Apart from the swirling magic thing, is there anything else that looks
Yes.
interesting in here?
Yes. On the largest wall of the shop, there is the face of a bearded man, its eyes closed, carved from stone. So this entire wall has got like a bearded man carved into it in stone.
Is he animate?
Would you like to try speaking to him?
Sure.
You're like, yo, beardy man.
Actually, can you give me a nature check?
Uh-huh.
You feel like you know who this man is supposed to be, like as though he's like a universal symbol, what you would know as the Green Man, which would explain why maybe the shop was sealed with nature magic. But this is something that you've heard in legend, like it's from it's been a story passed down through eons. You've never actually seen one yourself, but you feel like the way that it's carved, it's got leaves in its hair, it's like it definitely gives you the feeling of the green man that you've heard stories of.
What does that mean to me practically?
It means that you think that there's been some druidic magic
Welcome to Druidic Park.
used here.
Sorry, that was rude.
I will attempt to speak to him now.
Yeah, actually, as you come closer to him, it's like he sort of feeds off of your own nature magic aura that you kind of just have. And he kind of slowly squints and moves and comes alive, basically.
Introduces himself as Ratchard Crammond.
He does not do that. This is where I was supposed to write more and didn't. Okay. He says, be welcome, child of nature. To you.
To Isla Nublar.
Greetings.
How long has it been?
What year do you think it is?
He gives you a year that is like you wouldn't even recognize it as how you count years.
I have a feeling it's been eons.
Or is he from the future?
He says, shame, my master did not return. Do you know what became of the others?
Other than the fact there are signs of struggle. Not exactly. There is, it's a necromancer we're looking for, right?
Yes.
That's sort of taking control of the whole land here.
Yeah, that's what you believe.
Oh, but I'll tell him that.
He basically sort of thinks for a moment, and it looks like he's as if he's kind of contacting with his mind, but you like as if he's kind of searching the earth to feel underneath him. And he sort of gets his bearings and says, yes, I was here. They were taken, I remember. It's like his memory sort of comes like as if he is absorbing it through the roots underneath him, kind of thing. What is your purpose here?
We're trying to find and destroy the necromancer.
The necromancer kind of like thinks for a moment, and he kind of says, I believe he went by another name back when we were invaded. Yes, I remember. Hang on a sec. Yes, he says, the city was invaded and the occupants taken hostage. They were taken by a man that we had previously helped. He was doing an expedition. He wanted to know more about the crystals. He asks you, are there still crystals in the crystal field?
Have we seen someone that would be described as the crystal field?
No.
Am I looking at that in this farm out back?
No.
Where is the crystal field?
Follow the caverns round to the market. He's kind of like, it's as though he is tracing the lines himself with roots. And keep going right.
Almost like some kind of Ashari seeing ritual.
They came here and they slaughtered and they took the men and the women and children and they destroyed the crystals. It's like he's piecing it together himself, but also like as though pieces are missing. I can help you. I believe I can help you get to where you need to go, but please will you check the crystals for me?
Yes, fine.
Cool.
Didn't he just say they took them, like took people, killed others, and destroyed the crystals? So why does he need you to check the crystals if he's seen that they destroyed them?
Do you want to roll a history check? Well, you're not there, so. Right, so leave you two for a second. Nyanta, you are at this abandoned farmstead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out back and actually see like if there's anything out here in the farm and what it leads to. Okay.
You see lots of like storage bits, and then suddenly you are greeted by a pile of bones running and leaping at you and jumping under your feet.
The bones just disappeared.
They were on you, that's why.
I mean, does it clearly look like a dog?
It does. It's wagging its tail and jumping, and you can kind of feel like you can hear it yapping, like yipping, but like not aggressively. Like it's like it's really happy to see
Excited,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
The undead.
I don't know if I have any way to actually communicate with it like verbally.
You do know that you have a talking wolf in your party, though. That was a halfling.
I mean, yeah. I guess I'll turn around, look at Mick, and ask him if he can go fetch. Daffodil.
You do know as well that, like, we left some stuff in a chest way back when, that had like a potion that would allow us to speak any language for 4 hours.
Oh, Dill's out here. I'll tell Dill that Nyanta's found something that we need him to try and commune with. It's that way.
What's your practice? You continue the risk together.
Cool.
Hey, Dill.
The young, well, you'd assume this is quite a young dog just by the way it's behaving, with its like yipping and it's dancing around and it's really, really excitable and happy to see you, and it kind of runs up and it's like doing a very like puppy like kind of sniffing Dill's face and wagging its tail, and it's literally saying, friend, I'm so happy you're here, friend. I'm so happy to see you. And he's just like literally running in circles. Are you wanting to do Dill, or do you want me to do Dill?
No, I can do Dill. I'm just thinking what to say, because, like, not gonna lie, He is an affront to nature. Dill will ask it to stay still.
Like, it tries, like, it's literally sitting, but it's, like, shuffling and it's still wagging its tail at you.
How long have you... Oh, I don't know if the dog would even know that. Tricky to think of a question to ask you.
Well, he'll keep talking because he's very young and he's, like, very excitable. He tells you that his name used to be Fido, but then he was in an accident, and then his boy, Anak, who is his best boy in the entire world, he now calls me Bones. But I haven't seen him in a long time, and I haven't seen anybody in a long time, and I'm really happy to see you.
Well... Do you know where a big group of men went a long time ago? Where they took everybody?
He kind of does like a dog getting told off, kind of. His head bows and his tail kind of stops but tucks under himself. Oh, yeah, when the bad men came, Anak said I had to hide. He said I had to be quiet, and he put me in the hay. But that was a really long time ago. I'm waiting for him to come back.
Were you called Bones before that happened or after that happened?
Before that happened. Can you give me a perception check? Cool. He has a collar, and the collar seems to have green runes on it. The runes are they kind of look like they have some crystal in them, but they're green. But you can also see that the dog's bones are almost stained the same sort of very pale green color.
Would I have any idea what that could mean?
Considering that
Just
you
mean
had
the age of the collars rubbed on him.
Considering that you had seen the purple crystals being made into collars for control, you think maybe that this dog was given a collar that had another magical property infused into it, but it seems to be actually infused into the bones of the dog as well.
So his collar is what brought him back to life. Potentially.
Because I am trying very hard not to have just Dill bite him right now.
That would be very sad.
Well, he is an affront to nature and is an abomination, so...
But it's not that he himself is, but in my head, from that description.
He himself is.
No, the crystals are causing him to be this way. It's not like he's chosen or tried to be this way.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're magically undead or willfully undead, does it? You're still undead.
I suppose, but...
What you got against the undead? You
I don't know, what could
anti-necro.
what could a trio of druids from an elven grove have against the undead? I
Right?
just
You're so
struggled to put my finger
anti-necro,
on it.
so racist.
I'm gonna tell him that I think everybody he knows is probably long dead.
I don't think so. Anak said he was going to come back to me. He hasn't come back to me yet. He can't be dead.
I hear him say that. Can I ask him why he believes that his master might not be dead or can't be dead?
I mean,
We have.
can me and you even understand this conversation that these two are having?
Oh yeah, that's true. He's yipping.
I'll ask him why he's so confident on that.
Because Anik said he would come back. He told me to wait here. He said he would be back to get me.
Who?
Well,
Does Anik have anywhere else that he lives?
I believe I could take you to meet him.
Oh, that would be wonderful. That would be so good. I will be so good. I will be the best boy. I can't wait. He like literally starts jumping and happy and wagging and running in circles. I can't wait to see Anik. Anik's the best boy. He's my best boy. He said I'm his best boy.
Okay, if you just sit there and face this wall, I will bring him to you.
You're gonna old yell at him.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Yes, Leafy.
Oh, you guys are so mean. All right, he goes and he looks at the wall.
Cool. Is he technically off guard now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no!
How
Sweet.
did you not see this coming, Jace?
Yeah, I was about to say, the whole conversation's led to this.
That's a hit. He gives a yelp and crumbles into a pile of bones on the ground.
Cool. I will tell Nyanta there's a magical collar there that you might be interested in. Dill will suggest that you can't talk to Nyanta, but then he'll just...
Nyanta, can you give me a perception check? Are you going to reach for the collar?
I mean, I'd probably move the collar away from the bones of my rapier, seeing as it's magical first.
As you go to pick the collar up, the bones reconnect, and the dog is back. Oh,
What the?
why can't I turn that off?
I'll nudge Dill as
he-
he's walking past and gesture towards the dog.
He tells you that the big dog said he's gonna show me where Anik is.
What? Can he
Okay.
talk now?
Yeah, I won't be able to understand
Oh
him.
no, you won't be able to understand him. Never mind then. He
Yeah,
wags
so
his tail and yips happily at you.
at seeing
Yeah.
him come back, Dill is going to run off.
The dog is gonna follow you.
He might not want to, but that's up to him.
Oh, that's solving Nyanta's problem.
I am going to make
Alright.
some yappy noises to get the attention of Nicola and Daff.
Dill can talk as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then I will tell you guys that there is an undead dog.
Really?
Here
comes.
it comes.
Bounding over. Wow, new friends, new friends. Hi. I'm really happy to see you.
I hit it with my staff.
Make an attack roll.
This poor little dog.
Dill is going to say that he tried to kill it once, but it came back from the collar that it's wearing.
You hit it. Oh, he doesn't quite fall to a pile of bones again, but he does sit down like as if you've just told him off, like maybe he was being too excited, and sort of like sits and puts a paw up like a...
I want to reach down as if I'm going to pet him, but then just take the collar.
Okay, it's quite happy to see you. It tries to do a licking motion, but obviously it has no tongue.
So you've written your own tragic characters.
You taking the collar off, yes?
Yep.
Are you trying to do it sneakily? Because if so, you can give me a sleight of hand.
No, I'll just go for it.
Oh, go for it then. Hang on. What would I make you roll for that? He's being still quite fidgety, so, I don't know what that would be. Something trying to, like, retain something that's, like, trying to undo something on something that's wriggling. Do you know what I mean?
Rich, mate, background noise has creeped up.
Yeah, we can hear it now.
You miss, Simon. Did you hero point that?
You did.
Yeah.
Dead. The dog falls to a pile of bones on the ground, I'm guessing.
Awesome.
Take it.
Can I grab the collar while it's down?
Yeah. You can.
Awesome, I do that.
A few minutes pass, and the bones reconnect.
Without a collar.
Without the collar.
Oh.
I do not like this
I'm working
Can I,
on the
Can
assumption.
I separate the skull of the dog from the rest of the bones?
I mean, at this point, we could just tell it to sit somewhere, and
I mean, probably. But can I separate the skull from the rest of the bones?
You can give me a strength check.
Sweet.
I bet you this is how you expected this dog encounter to go.
Just straight athletics?
No, I always knew you guys were assholes. Strength.
You
I mean,
put an
Athletics.
in front of druids.
You cannot remove the skull. It's like it's being held there by magical force.
Oh. What if it chop its head off?
I mean, that's not worked so far, the 3 times we've killed it.
Yeah, but it takes a couple of minutes for it to reform, doesn't it?
Why don't you just
Mick.
try taking the gems out the collar?
Mick would like to. I mean, you hit it again. He does not fall into a pile of bones.
My god, that was pathetic.
Mick, you cannot find any kind of documents in the farmhouse.
Can I search like outside the farmhouse where the dog actually came from? Because he said he was in the hay and stuff, didn't he? So can I like
He
search
did.
out here to see if I can find anything about him?
Yep, sure.
Can somebody take its head off? I kind of want to throw it up and pin it to the canyon walls using an arrow.
Will you give me a seek? Jace, if you were looking as well in the farm area, you can give me seek as well. 16. You kind of it takes you quite a long time, both of you, when you start looking around. You see a lot of farming kind of equipment and farming tools. You notice like they were growing even like a batch of mushrooms, and there's a pestle and mortar on the desk over here that seems to have some ground up. It's not until you come like right over this side of the, like, I say a barn, but it's cut into the stone, so it's like an underground barn, I guess, that you see sort of like an area where dogs were probably kept. There's some kennels and everything. And underneath one of the kennels, there is a small child's book listed. There's a small child's book wedged down the side of one of the cages.
Can I grab the book, please?
Yes. It's mostly filled with a lot of nonsense. A lot of very young handwriting, a little boy probably saying things like, Fido is my best friend. I helped Daddy today. Then there seems to be like a whole point of today was a bad day, and then it's got like a little, like a stick figure kind of drawing potato looking people that are sad, and then there's a dog that seems to be dead on the floor. And then after that there's a lot of like very sad faces drawn, a lot of like tear-stained kind of paper. And then there's one that says, Fido came back with lots of happy faces. Then there's one written that we call him Bones now. Mummy was very cross with Daddy for this, for bringing Bones back. But makes me really happy. And then the next paper is something like, Bones is my best friend. Like, it's very simplistic.
This guy sounds like a dick. Who uses necromancy to win the love of their child? Like, either just be a good parent or fuck off at this stage.
Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Sorry?
Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah. And it all went horribly wrong, didn't it?
I wouldn't say that's an example of a good parent.
No.
Didn't say it was, I was just saying parents do it. So yeah, basically his parent tried to resurrect the dog essentially to make his child happy.
Didn't fucking try, did it?
Well, he did, and then he succeeded. But is there anything in here that's like information about the parents at all?
Not really. You find a couple of like a journal of like say the dad, and it all just seems to be what time he's planted crops, when crops should be ready to harvest, how many eggs his chickens had, etc. It's like it's just stuff like that.
Nix, when we went in the church, was there any like holy water?
No.
No.
Just a font full of coins.
I'm gonna cast a heal on the dog.
Okay.
We should maybe ask the green man about it.
That's a low damage roll.
Yeah, he doesn't really react to it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's undead. He should be basically allergic to vitality damage.
I know.
I know, but I'm the DM, bitch. It's my magical dog.
What armor?
I just realised
I
the
think
screen couldn't see any of that of the stuff happening in the farm. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
I mean, I kind of feel like, you know, it's an invincible dog. It could either come in very handy, or, you know...
I kind of feel like, as a paragon of nature, I can't condone this creature.
I mean, it could come in very handy.
Has anybody actually checked the collar itself, like by just identifying it or trying to see what it actually is?
I mean, I'm currently holding the collar.
Falls into a pile of bones. And then
I
a couple of
immediately-
minutes later, it regenerates.
As soon as it falls into a pile of bones, I immediately pick up its skull, throw it in the air, and then shoot it with an arrow to attach it to the side wall of the canyon.
You pick it up, you throw it in the air, and it forcefully rejoins with the rest of its body on the ground.
Boo hiss.
Ask the green man about it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Can do.
I mean, if this was a village that had druids in it, and this was magic being used, there must be something that he could tell you.
Can I throw the dog into the portal?
If you try to do that... Oh, I forgot I meant to make him like that.
I throw the dog into the portal.
You cannot.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, the green man will shout at you if you try to do that. But for a second thing, the dog physically cannot go into the portal. It literally just bounces off of it. If you try and push him through, you will literally just stand there pushing a bunch of bones against a solid surface.
I'll go back and speak to the green man.
Yes, my child.
There is an undead dog in this village. Do you know anything about it?
Yes. He tells you a story of a small boy who had a dog. The boy got very sick. And the dog was protecting him from something. He's not entirely sure of the entire way it happened, but the dog died protecting the child. And the child recovered from the sickness. But then the father felt like the dog was owed a second chance and used one of the crystals in a way that was forbidden. However, hang on, I have it written somewhere. Yeah, however, as the people had never misused the crystals before, it was deemed, it was given his blessing to stay with the child.
How do we destroy it? It's an affront to nature.
And the child isn't around anymore.
The child's gone.
True. But if the child is not alive, the dog should be dead. Their life force is connected. The dog will die when the child dies. Although, however long that was, no, I can't say.
I mean, there must
should
be a
be
way
dead
to.
by now.
There must be a way to end the magic.
Not one that I can
Um,
give you. I have already given it my blessing. I cannot undo that blessing.
if the green man is like an idol of yours and he's given his blessing, then does that not have any sway with you? Considering some mythical
First,
being
I'm more
of
leaning
your...
towards. I'm more leaning towards doubting the stories about the green man.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, every mythology ever, isn't it? Like, on one hand, people tell you that the Christian God is almighty and all-loving, and then on the other hand, he literally got annoyed with all the humans and flooded the entire planet, saving all, well, drowning all but fucking 2 of them, so...
I will have handed the book to everyone at the mysterious portal area, and I'm just going to go continue searching houses to see if I can find any more clues regarding these crystals and things.
Cool.
I want to ask him: did he work out through his searching? Did he work out how long it's been since the village was attacked?
Decades.
How many decades?
I am unsure. And he kind of quietens like he's listening for more information. It has been a very long time. It must have been about 70, perhaps 80 decades.
80 decades.
Decade? No, that's not the...
A decade is 10 years.
Yeah. No, not
So
80.
800 years.
8 decades.
I mean, 80 years is enough for the child to have died by now.
Unless its life is being magically prolonged.
You haven't even figured out what race these people are.
You know what? That's true.
Well, that can be our next.
Changing character sheets from human.
Well, this can be our next question for the Green Man. Like, what race or what kind of people lived here?
Well, shitty people using necromancy on beloved family pets.
I mean, I
would
don't
like
think it's
to
quite
ask
that
the Green
quick,
Man.
right?
'Cause
It's fair, that's just one
I am-
guy. That's not like the whole of the... That's not all the people.
yeah, they said it was that one person used the
Still, I think
crystals in a
it's-
way that they've never been meant to be used.
I mean, personally, I would say it's a massive overreach of your using your blessing like that. It's kind of frivolous.
But at the same time, the dog protected the boy.
Dogs do that all the time. That's the point of dogs.
Do we kill the Green Man?
But then it depends on their connection to animals and things, like, because you don't know what god this is still, do you, really? So you don't know what, like,
I'm
anathemas
not
and things like
hostile
that.
towards the Green Man. I am hostile towards the undead dog.
Oh,
I would like
no,
to
I
ask
completely
the
agree.
Green Man what race of people lived here.
Elves.
So
Most-
80 years
elves
is nothing.
mostly.
When you say that you
Well,
use
the
the
book-
crystals in a
Kind of makes
forbidden
it
way,
even worse because elves are like mortal enemies of undead.
I know.
Depends on the type of elf.
but oh,
An orc is just an elf.
yeah, you said that you used the crystals in a forbidden way. What was the accepted way to use the crystals?
Green crystals are of the life element. We allowed them to use the crystal's power to help with growth of crops and things that were not bound by conscious life. As you can see, it is a desert here. Growing things was extremely hard before we arrived.
You say we, are you speaking as one of the people of the town, or?
So, he will tell you... Where is it? I know I wrote something for this. Right. Where is it? Sorry, hang on. This is the bad side of writing stuff. You have to remember where you actually put the stuff that you wrote.
Or make it up as you go.
Well, I know what I need to say, but I keep tripping over my words and I don't like it, so... I know I wrote it.
What did they use the healing crystals for?
Right, sorry. No, he's going to tell you the history of the town, which is the Rockface's sentience was left behind as a gift to advise and help the locals with the crystals properly. The crystals were a gift gifted the city when an ancient druidic order gifted the gifted the city the crystals when they sheltered them from a cult that they were fleeing their own home from. Because of this, the city was magically advanced due to the crystals that grew there. But they were a peaceful community. They were taught how to use the magic and trusted to use it properly. The rock was left to advise locals how to use the crystals properly, and act as a, what's the word? Not a judge, but like
an arbitrator.
I think,
like the person that decides
yeah,
if they're using them correctly.
Yes. There was an incident with the dog and the child, and I have given my blessing. I cannot undo that blessing until they are united.
But why did you give your blessing if it's exactly if it's exactly how not to use the crystals?
Fickle, it's been a long time, mate.
Sorry, hang on. There.
Like it seems like you've gone against your entire purpose.
Because the sickness that was brought onto the child was because of the cult that came here looking for the ancient druids.
Are you part of the cult?
Of course not.
I don't know, you seem suspect. Yo, stone face.
It's not going to respond to you if you call it that.
Oh, mighty face of sentience. Eat the dog.
What?
Just checking.
You are free to leave the dog. You do not have to do anything. I have given my blessing. If that is against your moral code, then I suggest you just leave.
Is it the necromancy or is it your blessing that is keeping the dog and the child alive?
It sounds like from what we've read, or what we've been told, the father brought the dog back, potentially healed the son, recovered his illness.
But I'm asking the green man if it's his blessing or if it is the father's magic keeping the dog and the son alive this long. Like, I get they're elves, but
I'd say the blessing.
As much as the dog's an affront, would I not propose it be a valuable distraction? Because I've got a feeling that this dog is linked with who we're looking for.
I think the rest of the party has left.
certainly seems that way, doesn't it?
We have. He said if it goes against your morals, leave, so we left.
Realised that you said the house had a load of magical, like there were potions and all sorts in here, which I'm conscious no one actually said that they were looking at. Can I ask him to tell me what all of this stuff in here is?
He will tell you that his master, Tamuk, was a potion crafter and capable of using magic. And he acted as sort of like the go-between for him and the Green Man. Like, between the people and the Green Man. It's not a big shop.
Okay, but he can't tell me what any of these potions are.
Would you like to look through the potions?
I would. I will
Cool.
go through
Give
them.
me a seek. You gave me perception.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's the same thing anyway, isn't it?
Seek.
Cool.
Oh. The hell is that?
There are a collection of different bottles.
Oh, that's cool.
So where are all of you at the minute? Are you still all at the Green Man?
I guess they're all yours, Mick.
Alright, alright. Yep. Mine. Mine. Cool. Well, I don't have much use for the staff, but I'll hold on to it. And then I can dish it out. I don't know who in our group can use scrolls. But okay. He wanted us to go check out the crystals, right?
I don't think your druid friends want to do that anymore.
I mean, if it's what we need to go and get to the necromancer, then I'm happy to do the crystal thing, but I'm staying away from that dog, and I don't trust him properly anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Can I search this little outhouse bit here? Please, Neptune.
Yeah, you can see that like this was used as like an outhouse, not an outhouse, like a storage shed. So there's like some food crates that have rotted. I mean, I know it doesn't look rotten, but it should be rotten. There is also a barrel that has a tap. Otherwise, nothing remarkable. An old saddle, like things that would be kept in here that would be locked away.
Is there a cup of any sort in here?
A what? Sorry.
A cup of any sort.
Yeah, there'd be ones around the barrel probably.
I mean, can I see what liquid's in the barrel?
Yep, go for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
encumbered.
If I turn the tap and pour it into the cup, does anything come out?
Yep, a brown liquid that foams.
If I sniff it, what does it smell like?
Yeast
Yeah.
and hops.
I shall leave it here then.
I shall take some.
This
of the
campaign,
beer.
this campaign has already had one drunk Neander.
Yes. Yeah, just not keen on.
You can drink the
foaming
beer
liquid.
if you like.
Yeah, I'm just not keen on stuff like that.
No, he prefers wine.
Where's milk?
Yes.
Where's Mick? Where's Mick?
Mick's still in the magic shop.
Oh.
Well, no one checked out any of the magical shit in here, so I wanted to see what it was. Is there a reason I'm holding on to? I feel like there was a reason I picked up two small mushrooms and 2 bottles of mixing reagent. This is leftover stuff from that house, right?
That's probably
You know
from the mine shaft, yeah.
Didn't the mixing reagent actually have some? Like there was something I feel like I picked it up because I thought it might be useful in the future, but I can't remember what the use of it.
I think it was the mixing reagent was to distill the mushrooms so that you could use it to put in the thing. But I think you guys found some, but then the guy the Myconid that was in the mushroom room brought you some as well, because.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember us having a use for it other than to do stuff to open the chest.
Yeah,
because I'm encumbered, so I need to get rid of some stuff. So, fuck it. Yeah, delete mushrooms. I'm just gonna drop them, but I'm still encumbered. Fuck.
Drop something bigger.
You're taking a massive shit.
Yeah, not being funny, but if I'm carrying a whack load of weaponry and a punnet of mushrooms.
Put your thieves' tools in your backpack.
No, he's got a point. Like they weigh so much more if they're not in your backpack.
So does the alchemy tools and the climbing kit. Can they not go in the backpack? Or does that not make a difference?
Backpack only reduce weight carried by so much. It's probably already being used as much as it can, to be honest.
Oh, I've just dumped the climbing kit and the thieves' tools in there, and I'm now no longer encumbered. And I can also fit the alchemy tools in there. Okay, cool. I'll put all that stuff in there.
Why has that done that? That's weird. Where your armor is, you've got your Adventurer's Guild amulet underneath it. But for some reason, like I can't see the entire word, and it's giving me like the box for putting it in the chat.
Because the picture's gone.
Oh.
The picture doesn't exist for it, or the artwork's corrupted. That's why.
Oh. I feel like a load of stuff reset. Like a load of my stuff was gone when I looked earlier, but I didn't have time to fix it all.
That's been like it for, I think, since like the second session.
I probably moved everything into a different folder. Never mind.
Oh well.
Are you guys actively waiting for Mick, or do you want to carry on?
Yeah, no, we'll wait for him.
Yeah, we'll wait for him.
I don't know if you're going to want to. Because I'm thinking that this dog should be coming with us. Considering we've read the diary, we know the dog is tied with the child, and if the child's alive, it means the dog. That's why the dog keeps coming back.
I'm starting to wonder if the kid grew up to take over from his dad as the necromancer.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. But then the dog's like a solid reaction to try and distract him and remind him of his past. Because then it makes him know it's like a good solid thing to be like, well, you've turned out no better than the people that made you ill.
Do we have to kill both of them at the same time? Because like if we kill him and the dog's still about, does he then come back to life like the dog does?
Hey, Nix.
Hey, Matt.
Well, therein lies the problem.
How deep's this fucking well?
Well, well, well. Wait.
Don't read too much into that question, Nick.
Huh?
Don't read too much into that question.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here.
No, it's fine. How deep's this well?
Very deep. You'd assume.
Is it like completely sheer-sided?
You're obviously going at something that I don't understand. So
No, it's fine. Is it like totally
Yeah,
sheer
he's gonna,
sided?
he's gonna chuck a bone dog down a well.
Oh.
Hey guys, there's a well up ahead. I'm gonna go get the fucking dog. Hey Mick, we've discussed it. Bring the dog with us. We think it's a good idea to bring the dog with us. Here, I'll carry the dog. You look like you're.
I pick up the dog.
You look like you're quite encumbered, mate. You look like you're struggling.
No, I've picked up the dog. I'm good.
I run ahead. I get to the guys and I tell them we need to get that fucking dog off Mick. It's going down the well.
I'd like to bring said dog with me.
I don't really want to throw it down the well. I just don't want it.
I'll throw it down the fucking well.
I'm pretty happy to just ignore its existence and leave it here.
What was the kid's name in the book? Did we see one?
Well,
Dill knows the name, but.
Oh yeah, but Neanta found the diary that we.
Anak.
I did say I handed it over to you guys so you could all read it and everything. Check it over.
Anak.
Anak. A-N-A-K.
And this guy's master was called Tamuk.
Yeah.
So was his master the kid's father? Is that why they have similar names?
Sorry?
Do we?
Yeah, the book literally described how his dad brought the dog back to life for him.
Yeah, but it didn't say that he was the master of the Green Man. The Green Man's master was called Tamuk. He didn't say his master saved the kid and brought the dog back. He said the boy's father brought him back. He didn't call him master. That's why I'm asking, is there a link there?
Are you asking the Green Man that?
I am, yeah. I'm asking that question because then
They're
I'll
not-
decide
they
from there
won't-
if I'm actually bringing this dog.
No, they're not related.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say I'll call to Bones and say, "Come on, Bones. We'll go find Anak." Or Anak. Sorry.
It yips happily and follows you.
Nix.
Matt.
I'm assuming this hasn't seen me yet, then.
I don't know yet.
What do you mean you don't know yet?
Because I haven't rolled to see if they see you yet. But you've seen them. They've been flying around.
Oh. There are some weird demon fucking bird things kicking about up ahead.
It's a good thing we've got a ranger.
No, mate, I'm a wizard.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to say to Mick, are you bringing that thing with us?
Yes, I believe it's related to the necromancer.
I'm sure it is, but I don't think it should come with us. It's an abomination.
If their
There's
life
a
forces
well
are linked,
up ahead.
if their life forces are linked, we might need it.
Well, the Green Man specifically told us that when the kid dies, the dog dies.
Do we not think this
No,
bone
I'm
dog
all
could serve
for-
as a good distraction?
I'm
It's
all
something
over
to
not
remind him
having
of
the dog.
more humanity. Well, more of his. It's not humanity, but
I mean,
I don't think it would have as much of an effect on him as you would want it to have.
I don't think it'll have any effect on him. I mean,
Not everybody is as emotionally attached to things that they are willing to keep alive and allow the flesh to rot off its fucking bones over decades of.
Well, no, I don't think.
It
I don't think
didn't.
it's quite that
The-
grisly. They called him Bones
the-
pretty much straight away.
yeah, the father brought him back as a skeleton dog.
Well, I don't. I mean, either way, they had to get the flesh off its fucking bones somehow, didn't they?
probably just
So
We don't know what the
part of the ritual.
Yeah, probably something to do with the accident.
I just don't think it'll have that much of an emotional effect on somebody that's prepared to do that. It does not.
His father
sound
did
like,
it though.
It does not sound like the type of character that would have any level of empathy whatsoever.
Well, if anything,
I think you're just putting too much humanity onto this fucking necromancer.
I am human.
Mm-hmm. As am I. And I think you're anthropomorphizing human emotions onto an elf that was willing to resurrect his own fucking dog.
It wasn't his dog. He didn't do it.
Yeah. The boy didn't do it. And the boy said he intended on coming back for him. And he went through the effort of hiding him. If you weren't bothered and you are just going to leave them, you would say, right, just wait here and I'll be right back.
And whose word are we taking?
So it's not the kid we're looking for, it's the necromancer.
Yeah.
So the dog's got nothing to do with it.
But they could be one and the same. Considering the father used magic to bring something back, is it not feasible that the boy studied the same magic?
Well, no, because the people came here and attacked this city, and the boy hid his dog. Like that already happened. Like, the dog was already done by that point, so they're not connected.
Yeah, I feel like that bringing the dog is just going to serve to upset most of the party members. None of the druids that we're traveling with want the dog to come with us. Whether rightly or wrongly, but I don't believe bringing the dog with us is going to accomplish anything in terms of eliciting an emotional response from a necromancer. It'll elicit a negative response from most of the party. On this, Mick, we differ in opinion. I think the only thing that can be done is we hold a vote.
Well, it's a good thing that this group is purely a means to find the same person. We all have a mission here that we are trying to find one individual character. We're not an adventuring out of character. We're not an adventuring group that are friends in this. We haven't got history. Like the guild that I work for hired and put out news to say they wanted us to find this character. And I have beef with him. You've all got some reason for wanting to find him. There's no history behind characters. So
yeah, but as soon as you start going down that road, this is that character. As soon as you start going down that road, that just gives everyone free reign to just PvP. You're creating a situation there where you're now saying out of character because none of us have created any sort of relationship whatsoever. We're all our own individual beings, which means we fall back to the background of our characters and we're just going to fight over it.
No, I've got no intent to fight anyone over this. I'm just not happy that the dog's coming with us.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, but it's just creating a situation that's hostile towards some people just because you think there's no history there. It just seems unnecessary to take that viewpoint in this situation.
Like, I tried for the political sue for peace thing.
Like, personally, Niantic's neither here nor there. He's on the fence. If it comes with us, it comes with us. He's not fussed. He doesn't have a druidic connection or anything like that, particularly to nature. He's a rogue. And he's just here because, again, we've all got a similar target for whatever reasons. But I don't see if people are objecting to it like this strongly. When the option is, we could just leave the dog here and it'd be no drama for anyone. If we find the boy, we can bring the boy to the dog. If we don't find the boy, we don't find the boy. Like, it can just stay here because it's not going to die or disappear.
Oh yeah, I mean, I completely understand Jace's point of view of wanting to bring the dog along in case it does serve as a distraction, even if the kid is just like one of the generals or something.
Yeah, which again, I have no problem with.
The problem is like
Yeah,
my character is a druid and wouldn't stand for it, so that's just how it is, you know. Like I might be a halfling, but I was raised by elves, so it's the same kind of thing as Sai, where it's like elven druids. I mean, it's pretty much the antithesis of our accepted beliefs.
Well, elves created it.
Yeah,
So your own kind.
makes it even worse in my character's eyes.
Yeah, same. Because it's even deeper corruption of nature, you know?
Well, as a character, I see it as something that has means and benefit. If there's an entire group you really, really don't want the thing there, then fine. But
Oh no, I'll go with Simon. Why don't we just have a vote then?
That wasn't my idea.
No,
It was
Simon. Simon, sorry.
I'm with you.
Sorry, yeah.
How does it feel,
I have to
Si,
make
get
that
hit by your
definition.
own...
I think that's the first time I've fallen for that.
It finally happened. It finally happened. I've been waiting so long.
No, Nicola the Druid with the pet Leafy.
I've been waiting so long. Thank you, Rich. You have made my night.
You're most welcome. Yeah, Simon said if people are that adamant in their own views or whatever, we can have a vote.
Look, we may not be a group
Well, I
of
think
friends.
what Mick is saying though is, regardless of a vote, like he's not here with us as a group as such, so he's gonna bring the dog along regardless.
We may not be here as a group of friends. We may only be here as a group of individuals. But let's face it, the only reason we have survived the journey this far is because we are working as a team. As soon as the trust...
And we still continue working as a team.
As soon as the trust goes out of that team...
That's one of the problems, though. Fundamentally, I don't know if we could continue working as a cohesive team, because it's like literally...
I'm doing what I want, fuck you guys.
No, not just that, but like my character literally cannot work alongside an undead. Like, morally just cannot.
It's not working alongside an undead. Like, it's not something that's working.
If you're bringing it with us and we're working alongside you, then it is.
Look what you've done, Nick, by throwing a dog into the situation.
God damn. At least you guys are RPing finally.
Just there's too many there's too many things here that to me feel like there will be a reason that the dog was hidden. There's a reason that it was left and that they didn't come back
Yeah, because
to get
they're
it. Yet
necromancers and they're heartless
there's
fuckbags.
yet that they're still alive, knowing that it's out there. Like they've kept distance from it for a reason. Now, what is that reason?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is it's a lot of maybes and ifs and could be's about please just put your fundamental beliefs on hold for a second.
Do Nicola and Daff have like deities or anything?
I follow Gosri.
Yeah, so it is literally your like built into your faith and your
I mean, one
everything.
anathema, bring civilization to intrude on the wild, create undead. I mean, I'm not creating undead, but you know.
Yeah, still knowing that it's being done is literally against your deity directly. Is that not?
And I'm more like an earth worshipper, you know?
Again, 9 copper to leave it here, Mick.
I'm not taking your copper. I tell Dill to tell the thing that there are bad things ahead. We need it to stay with the Green Man. We'll bring Anik back to him. And that's the last thing I want him to say to him.
Yep, Dill will say that.
Okie doke.
Mick silently just brushes past everyone and walks ahead to look for what these things are.
Cool. Simon has noticed that there are giant... Well, you've all seen the giant birds that have been flapping around, but he has seen that they seem to be nested up ahead.
Yeah, they have a nest just to the left of the well up here.
So, would you guys prefer to be moving stealthily? Because if you do, I'd like some stealth rolls, please.
I am slowly edging my way up, like alongside the cliffside.
Cool.
How far can you move when you stealthing again, like in a turn or something?
What, sorry?
Is there like is there like reduced distance you can move when you're trying to stealth? Like, is it 10
I
foot
think
around or something?
you make a stealth check every half your total movement speed.
Half speed. It's basically yeah. You stride up to half your speed as part of a sneak. Actually.
Yeah. I knew a thing, Simon. I knew a thing.
So I can move 30 feet. Does that mean every 15 feet that I move, I have to roll again?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 15 feet, and I'll roll again. And if you told me they were up on the left, then I'm going to stick to this wall. But I can't seem to move. There's 15 feet there.
Simon, do you have a hero point? And if you do, would you like to use it, as you are the only one making noise currently?
No thanks. I used my hero point to attack the dog. But I don't know that I'm the only one making noise, so I'm going to continue on my path.
Cool. Let me just... How do I make them make a check without there being an encounter?
What kind of check do you want to make?
I want them to make a perception.
One for 150 quid payable to Simon.
Just select it and you should have the same like HUD options down the bottom left. You can just make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, they see you. They
No.
swoop in.
No.
Let's.
No.
And let's
Oh, yeah,
roll
wait.
into initiative.
Sorry. I left Iroh behind.
Yeah,
somewhere.
you
I
can
can't
move
see
Iroh
him.
to where he would be. And then we'll roll initiative.
Oh. I mean, I guess he'd be close to the front, so... Feels cheap to put it next to the eagle, so I'll put it at the other side of me. I mean, eagle is a generous term, isn't it? I've just zoomed in on what it actually is.
They definitely look more like giant vultures. And they look kind of fucked too. Like they've got limbs, like arms.
Radiation baited.
Has everybody rolled? Cool. Go. Nicola, it's your turn first.
Oh, holy shit.
They flew
Oh,
over,
wow.
so that would be their surprise, I guess.
Can I try and identify what I think this creature is?
Yep. Give me.
Ugly.
Give me a nature recall knowledge. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does that sound
sort of
right?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh no! Unfortunately, this is nothing like anything you've seen before.
What does it actually look like it's made of? Is it flesh and bone, or is it like stone?
It's kind of got feathers,
Okay.
but very sinewy. Like a, it's like how
Feathers, fur, and spines.
yeah, basically. Well, like how turkeys and vultures and stuff have like that leathery kind of neck. Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
definitely looks quite tight. Like it's not fleshy.
Cool. Well, I seem to have allowed myself to be separated from the group a little bit, so I'm going to break out this fight with a level 2 Thunder Strike.
Nice.
Cool. Ooh la la.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a reflex, isn't it? Oh. Cool. It fails. It's going to take the damage.
Hey, good stuff.
Good start.
Barely injured. No, sir. You mean barely alive.
That's all my actions.
Yep. Hang on 2 seconds.
You've mixed up your damage scalers there, Nix.
Fuck. I can't see the... Where'd you put the health bars on again?
Double right click the token. Go to resources.
Ah, there we go.
Judging by how much damage it took and the fact that it's barely injured, I'd say it doesn't need a health bar.
And same for this one as well. Bop, 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 bop. There you go. That's Annie's favourite song at the moment. We've moved on from Baby Shark. We're now on the thingy dance.
Honestly, though, that is an improvement.
Tell me about it. So you did the thunder. That's how many actions? 2. Is there anything
done.
else you'd like to do? No.
Recall knowledge is in action.
Oh yeah. Cool. Next turn there. Simon.
Did it seem like it took any extra damage from Nicola's lightning-based attack?
No, not really.
Did you mean to turn the health bar on for us as well, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it one of them.
That's a hit.
And that was with fire.
Fire, fry, bang, bang. Cool. Takes it.
And then I'll give it one of them.
Woo!
Ooh!
Crit.
Aye.
Critical hit.
Why didn't that do my fire damage as well?
Wow.
Oh no, I clicked empty. Fuck. I clicked the wrong bastard button.
Alright, well, roll it again, because I can't see your fire damage anyway.
That's right. Okay, hang on, because I've technically rolled it with that fucking empty one. I meant to click.
In your inventory, just click the critical damage button next to the one you wanted.
Ah, sweet.
Cool.
I'll do it.
You are roasting that turkey.
I'll do it once more. I missed.
That is a critical miss.
Sweet.
Dath.
It's now also pinned to this this cavern wall, by the way.
Nah. Unless you have, do you have something that makes it crit?
Critical specialization. If the target of the critical hit is adjacent to a surface, it gets struck to that surface by the missile.
Okay.
The target is immobilized, must spend an interact action to attempt to DC 10 check to pull the missile free.
Isn't there a creature size limitation on that?
No. Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Such as being large enough that the missile would not be an impediment.
Oh, right. Oh, shit. So there's... Yeah. But then...
It's fine. It's pinned. Creature, yeah. One of its wings is pinned. Sorry.
For now, I'm just gonna Ray of Frost it.
Cool.
Yikes, I'm gonna hero point that.
Nice. You guys never go small. It's go big or go home with you guys.
16 damage and it gets a 10-foot speed penalty.
Okay.
And then my last action I'm going to give Dill to. And Dill's going to move us up here.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Right. It is this one's turn. So what is it has to do a save for?
It needs to also have the crit spell effect from Ray of Frost.
How do I do?
Where it's linked, where the actual spell text is linked, it's right there.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's do this.
So it just needs to make a DC 10 athletics.
So it critically succeeds, so it literally just pops that off like nothing. And then it is going to... What is it going to do?
Thankfully count as an action though, so...
I'm going to close off the image on your stream, by the way, Nick, because it's blocking the view of everything.
Thanks. As we're in combat, I'll zoom in a little bit. Right. It is going to... How do we do this? How do we do this?
It decides that it doesn't want to take us on as a formidable adventuring force, and it flies away into the distance.
You wish. With on a creature, okay.
It leaves behind some loot.
It is going to come flying towards Nicola, so it is unpinned itself. It has flown a little bit closer, and it is going to projectile vomit on you.
Yeah.
Yes. So how do we do this? Is it like that? Did that whisper to you for some reason?
I haven't had anything.
Oh, it's for some reason trying to whisper to Falar, like GM. Reveal to... You see that now?
Yes.
Cool. Can you make that check, please? As you are sprayed with guts and gore. But thankfully, you sidestepped it.
Wait, I don't know why for some reason that's rolled that as Simon.
Oh, yeah.
Again, because that's not... Wow. I should have kept the first one. I'm going to hero point that. That's
nice.
You managed to sidestep as a bunch of, like, bile and gore basically just splatters right next to you. And that is that one's turn. This one is going to... it is also going to try and vomit. It's going to try and vomit on Neanta. So... Oops. Shit.
Oh,
If you could do that check as well, please.
I don't really want to know what these guys have been eating.
Well, the good thing is that a vulture's stomach acid is so strong that even its shit is absolutely perfectly sterile.
Thanks, Matt.
Is Rich away, or...
Haha, sorry, I was on mute.
Oh. Can you
Or
do
was
that?
it fortitude?
Yeah, that DC Fortitude that's in the chat, please. Oh, yeah, you also managed to sidestep the puke. So it is going to come down and try and tackle you with its talons. I don't know why
Can I do dodge that?
You can, if you'd like to put it on. Let me know when you've got it on and I'll strike.
It is on.
Right, strike! It is hitting you.
That serves.
For that.
I can't actually click damage or anything on it.
Have yourself selected with the orange box around your token,
It is.
and then right-click it in the chat, and it should say apply damage on that last roll.
Okay. Ow.
Okay, and then it is going to try and bite you with its beak. Ooh. What the fuck is this? Why did it only roll for me?
I don't know, but I'd like to activate the Wobberjack, stay tethered, and throw a frag grenade.
Okay. The nimble dodge is still on, but it missed anyway. I think.
Goldie.
Yes, it did. That's fine. Nothing happens.
That
Mick.
was a really forced reference, Matt.
Say it again?
That was a really forced reference.
It was.
What, from Matt?
Just realised I've just looking through my sheet and I've saw the glowing edit over attributes, and apparently I have some stats to boost off my last level up that I haven't done.
Well, toggle them on
right.
then.
Or
Yeah, I'm quickly-
wait until after the combat.
They
Well, he
don't
would have had them
change
done
really.
before anyway, wouldn't he? So, doesn't matter to me.
It was fine. It was literally just 2 things I needed to mark off. Right, so I can move 30 feet, so I would like to try and tumble through the bird here to get to the other side there.
Target it
so
and then give me a tumble through then.
where is tumble through? Skills. No, actions. No, where the hell is it? Feats. Tumble through.
It'll be in the proficiencies thing. With the hand, it's under acrobatics, I think.
So it is, yes.
Oh, you fail, unfortunately. Movement ends and you trigger reactions if you had... Well, you don't trigger a reaction, but you don't manage to get past it, so you want to go...
So what? I get stuck, what? Either there or there?
Is that how it works, Si? You basically get
Yeah.
stuck right in front of it, not like where you started.
No, yeah, you move up to it and then stop.
Okay.
Okay. That the tumble through happens as part of the movement, doesn't it? So that's one
Yeah.
action.
Yep.
Okay. In which case, then my last 2 actions can go on Twin Feint
Cool.
because I am dual wielding my 2 swords right now.
Okie dokie. So make your first attack.
So first attack can go on. It doesn't say what one I've got in what hand. I always wield the artillery sword in my main hand, so I'll roll that first.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay,
But
it's now
it
automatic.
is off guard, so let me toggle it on. There you go.
Okay, and then there's multi-attack penalty for the sword. Oof.
Yeah, that's a miss as well.
Okay.
Okay. It loses off guard after that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's off guard just until the end of my turn.
So that is your 3 actions.
It is indeed.
Cool. Nianta.
Hello. I'm going to cast that to drop my sword out over here.
Cool. Where did we put those? Is yours the ice or the fire?
I can't drag
fire.
mine.
Yours is fire,
No.
so there.
His is fire.
Yeah.
Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Is
in
that
which case-
technically in the range of it?
Of the bird, yeah.
Yeah, because it. Yeah, never mind. My brain's not computing.
Yeah.
Brain
he's
isn't
occupying
braining.
4 squares.
Yep. Cool. Your dancing sword appears in all its flaming glory.
As part of the actual spell, as I summon it, it gets to strike.
Yes. And it hits. It's off. It hits because it makes it off guard. Cool. That one's that damage. Oh, yep.
And then I'm actually going to use my last action because now I'm one-handed with my rapier to where is it? Parry.
Cool.
Oh, I've got 2 of them on, never mind. Yep, there we go. That's my actions.
Awesome. Iroh's turn.
Cool. I guess Iroh would move up. I think I'm going to have to use one action to do the kinetic aura that he's got up at the minute, because it wouldn't be active.
Okay.
So I'll use one action to do that, and part of that, as Capesy always says, gives him a free elemental blast. Which is...
Man does love his auras.
He loves his kinetics.
He does.
22?
That is just a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then I think his last action is not there. Oh yeah, he gets a free action. So his last action will be to raise his wooden shield.
Yep. Fair enough. I think he plays as many kineticists as I've played Rogue.
Yeah.
Nicholas' turn.
Seems
Yeah, every character he plays is a kineticist.
I was going to say, yeah, I think every single one I'm
Except
in with.
for
is
his
him.
investigator in Strahd.
Is that the? Oh yeah. He's gonna like take a level in it at some point, I bet. Dual specking.
Right, I am going to take a step to the left.
And a jump to the right.
Slide to the left.
Crisscross.
And then I'm going to try and breathe some poison at it.
Cool. Right, this one, and he's going to take a fortitude save, which he passes. Yeah, so he takes half damage. Ooh. 0.5 star free persistent poison. Interesting.
So he's persistently poisoned as well.
Okay.
At the end of its turn, it will roll it for you. It should anyway.
Cool. Is that all of your actions?
Yes.
Simon.
I believe, despite what the computer is telling me, that I
What
would
the
not
fuck was
be...
that?
What?
Never mind. Something popped up on my screen and it's gone now.
I believe that despite what the game is telling me, that I would not be able to see this one down here because of my position. So I'm going to move I'm going to move out to here. And then I'm going to go with one of them.
Ooh, that's a hit. And it takes it.
And then give it one of them.
And that's a miss.
Sweet. And then I will end my turn.
Daff.
Cool. I'm just gonna focus this one down so we get it down so we can all help on the top one, I think.
Cool.
And it can hold a thunder sphere.
Oof.
We'll just do the 3 actions.
Okay. That is a hit. Cool. It feels that. Yep. That's the free action one you did as well, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. It is going to. It is going to try and take a swing at. Well, a swing at. If it's going to try and swoop with its talons at Nicola as Iroh has his shield up. It is hitting.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Cool. And then it's going to try and peck you with its beak. Right. This is hitting, but I don't get what is happening here. So I'm going to make it so you can see it. So do you have to do that saving throw now?
I can't see a saving throw.
Can you not?
No, we don't get the text box.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to need you to make... How do I... Oh, that. That saving throw, please. And take that damage. You failed the saving throw, so you are sickened 1.
Yay.
You can give me a free nature check if you like.
Alright, cool.
Sick, bruh.
You feel like this is a similar thing to what people describe as carrion fever. You usually get this kind of disease from birds of prey such as vultures. Because you were trying to identify earlier what kind of bird this was. So.
Okay.
Cool. So it attacked you with its talons. It attacked you with its beak. It is then going to turn and try and attack Iroh with its talons again, but it's critically missing. That's its turn, and then it's the next one's turn. Oh, that one takes damage. And rolls a recovery check. And it fails.
Nice.
Right, and then this one's turn is going to... It is going to try and grab Mick with it... Well, scratch Mick with its talons.
Put nimble dodge on.
Have you got it on, yeah?
Yeah, I've just ticked it.
It misses because of your nimble dodge. Yay! Take it off.
Yep.
And then it's going to try and hit you with, peck you with its beak. Ooh, it's critting you.
Are these multi-action penalties, by the way?
Yes. It's critting you, so you take that damage. And you also need to make the saving throw.
Apply damage. What the hell? Why didn't...
Uh,
Wait,
For
why did it just put it on Simon?
I don't want no damage, thank you.
Put 26 back on
Just
me.
randomly killing Simon on the side there.
Please undo damage.
That doesn't make any sense. I've selected me.
Maybe
Is this because I helped the group
There we go.
talk you out of taking the dog?
I think it's because everyone has access to your sheet for some reason.
Because at different times, either Simon or me take control of him.
Yeah. Okay, Mick takes that. I didn't see that fortitude save, if that's what you rolled.
Yeah, it rolled it.
Got a 24.
Was it a 24, did you say?
Yeah, it says
you
under
suc-
the
Ah.
In the bottom of the little message.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you pass. You're fine. So it struck you with talons, then it struck you with beak, and then it's going to try and peck you again. And it critically misses. Mick, it is your turn now.
Right. Can I try tumble? No, I rolled a 20 last time I tried tumbling through and it didn't work, so it feels like that's probably not.
You think being birds...
You could just walk around it.
Yeah, being birds, you'd think that it'd be easy to roll underneath them, but this one seems to have, like, extended limbs, so it's a bit grabby.
Yeah, I was just trying to do the tumble through to get the off guard, because if I could tumble through, I can then I can twin feint it, so it'll be off guard to the first and second attack.
Just walk around it to there, you'll be off guard because you're flanking it with Lanta.
Yeah.
But that's where my sword is.
Yeah, he needs to share the space with his sword.
Or you could do what Nianta's done and put your sword out and also get off guard.
Sword won't
Nah.
off guard.
Sorry?
I don't think
the sword
grants off guard.
Does it not? Because the sword itself, when it attacked on Nianta's behalf, had off guard. I mean, like,
I don't think it's
the bird
supposed
did.
to.
Oh,
And that's probably just the way I created the tokens.
Well, it does now, so...
Okay, well, I'll move around the bird anyway. I mean, it's only a floating sword. I'm sure I can occupy space.
Yeah, that's fine.
So one action move around. I will then do twin feint because then my offhand will...
You already are off guard if you've moved round, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't need to put twin feint on. As long as you're standing there, you get off guard on both hits anyway.
Okay, can I choose then just to say that I want to attack it twice with the short, like the ice sword, rather than one of each hand? Or do
Yeah.
I have to do...
No, you can tap the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Okay, I attack with that, because if that crits, then it gets funky abilities. So...
It's hitting. It made a very satisfying kind of noise.
It did, that's...
Sorry, what kind of noise?
that's a lot.
Kind of noise. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Nice.
Yep, didn't like that.
And I will then strike it again.
Cool. You are hitting it again. Literally because it's off guard. Yep. Doesn't seem to like the cold ice very much. Or the fire, to be fair. But cool. Is that you then?
That is, I moved and I tapped twice.
Nianta.
So shall attack first.
You want me to just move out the way so you can see your sword?
Oh no, I've already got it selected, alright. Oh,
Oh, that's a miss.
that is it. Well, that's not going well.
That is a miss too.
Remember, you need to sustain that dancing sword if you want to keep it as well.
It does say on
Or
the
is
spell.
attacking with it part of sustaining it?
Yeah, it does say striking with the
Yeah.
sword counts towards the sustain of it.
Cool, fair enough.
And then I will. I've lost my button. Why can't I change up the bloody sword?
Click yourself.
Yeah, but it's not switching my bar at the bottom to me. So I'll just do it off my thingy then. I'm just going to do that.
Cool. Okay. Iro?
Since we're still here, I think Iro's gonna try and grab it.
Okay.
Which is
That is a success. It is grabbed. Grabbed.
and then second action will be an elemental blast.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll try it.
That's a hit. Takes
And
the
then
damage.
I don't think I can raise my shield while I'm grabbing it.
No.
So I guess I'm just gonna smack it again.
Okay.
Just checking what other stuff he has. I'll do that.
Okay. Do I need
Let
to
me
do anything?
No, he's got an item that I've just equipped that does it.
Cool. Nicola's turn.
Well, since Iro's holding him. No, actually, I'm gonna see if I can drown it a little bit.
Glug, glug, glug. Is it a reflex save? Yes. Fails the reflex save, so it takes full damage. I don't know why it did a flat check because I'm grabbed.
Yeah, it technically doesn't apply to this to making the save. But it just anytime you make a roll with it, it will try and roll a flat check.
Okay.
While it's grabbed. That's that, and then I am going to raise my shield.
Cool. Simon, your prey is grabbed.
Yeah. So I mean, it'd be daft not to just like smack into it a couple of times, wouldn't it?
Indeed.
Fire. Oh.
That is a critical miss.
It is, but with my feet, a miss doesn't count towards my multi-action penalty.
Is that not when you use one of your things?
It's my
Yes.
exacting strikes, but we agreed that pretty much any normal attack I do, I'm just going to be using my exacting strikes 'cause it's a one action.
What's the wording on that? Yeah, you critically failed. You didn't just fail.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
The other thing is, not every attack can be that because it has the press trait.
Does it? Oh, shit. Yeah, we discussed this on the other game, isn't it? Presses when it's
Has to be the second attack.
second and third.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Well, that one counts as multi-attack penalty.
Oof, that's a second critical miss.
Fuck me.
That was with cold.
That one hits though.
Yay.
-10 and he still hits.
Takes the damage. It's starting to look quite worn down now. Believe it or not. Daff.
I'm gonna just take advantage while everyone else is. I'm gonna smack it with another ray of frost.
Mhm. You're hitting. It takes the damage.
I'm gonna then use an action to dismount Dill,
Okay.
and that'll be me.
Right. Its turn. How can it make the check to be ungrabbed?
Target Ira and make an escape check.
Oh
which is
yeah.
under athletics. No,
It's,
it's not.
it's under where? Sorry.
I thought it was under athletics, but maybe it's not. What does it come under? Oh, it's under the extras thing. So the button.
Ah, yeah, I
to-
see it. How do I make it roll though? No, that just puts it in the chat. That's not what I want.
That might give you the button to roll it though.
Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier.
Yeah, you can use acrobatics or athletics, or your unarmed attack modifier. If you click any of those three buttons, it will start making a roll.
Cool, it succeeds. So it's no longer grabbed. And it's no longer immobilized either. But it is persistently poisoned still. Cool, it is going to attack Iroh again.
Okay.
With its talons. But it is missing. It is going to swoop past Iroh. If he has, or if Iroh or Nicola have any reactionary things, you can use them because it's going to attack Simon.
I don't.
Does it have a? I don't have anything. Does it have a move and attack action? Because that would be its third action to move otherwise.
Oh yeah, because it had to get out of the thing. Actually, then it's not attacking. It's just flying towards Simon with the intent to attack eventually. Cool.
Do I
This-
get my attack of opportunity
You
for that?
can't use it for that. No. Not for it.
Is it only when it flies away from him, right?
Away or past?
Okay.
I think if it tried to like grab somebody else, you might be able to, because that counts as a manipulate attack.
Right.
It succeeds, so it is no longer poisoned as well.
Okay.
Cool. This one's turn. It is going to attack Nianta. Or try to. With its beak.
Okay.
Ooh. Target has dueling parry, so it missed because of your dueling parry. Nice. It's going to then try and scratch at you with its talons, which it is hitting you. So you take that. And then it is going to like sort of swoop round and try and scratch at Mick.
Nimble duck. It's on.
It critically misses. And that's its turn. Takes 3 cold damage and fails to recover, so it's still taking cold damage.
Nice. Okay. So let's go for a swing of my sword. My icy sword.
I can swing my sword, my icy sword.
Damage?
Yes, you hit. Oh shit, I shouldn't be pressing that. You should.
Damage.
Forward, my icy sword.
Yep.
And I'll go again.
And again, and again. Ooh, crit miss on that one.
And again.
Another crit miss.
I haven't watched that for ages.
What's that?
You're welcome.
The Yugasagi or...
Diamond sword.
Yeah, the Guinnessaji.
Yeah. That's you, yeah?
Yeah, I tried attacking 3 times.
Nianta! I think you're on mute, Rich.
Classic me.
Muppet.
It's a Muppet. That's a hit.
Damn on.
Oh, look at us getting the 29s.
Yep, it takes that.
And then it shall attack again.
And another hit.
Come on.
2 and 9, 99. Takes that.
And then back to Julian parry.
Cool. Iro.
Cool. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to try and grab it.
Cool.
Oh, wrong thing.
You succeed.
Nice. And then you can have an elemental blast to the back of the head, which I'm going to miss.
You're gonna miss. Yep.
And then... I think I'm just going to try and keep its attention by hitting it again. Which I miss.
And you miss.
That's me.
Nicola, you are second one.
I am. Well,
Sick of your
moved away
shit.
from me. It's moved away from me now, so I shall. Let's go for a thunder strike.
I think you can retch up, can't you, for second?
I will try in a sec.
Thunder.
Probably should have done it first, to be fair. Although I'm not. Yeah, it shouldn't affect this. Oh my god, that was a shit roll though.
Thunder. It failed anyway.
Well, that's something. And
Crit
then
fail, it's clumsy, isn't it?
yeah, and then I would like to attempt to get rid of my second.
Cool. Is that a guaranteed thing that happens, or
Fortitude save.
right?
Yeah, it's to remake the save, basically.
I'm gonna say on a whim that is a success, but because I can't remember where the fucking thing is that made you sick.
It'll be in the attack roll for its beak, I think.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think it
yeah.
was. I'm pretty sure 26 is going to be
26 is gonna be fine.
Bosh. That's me.
Cool. Simon.
Let's attempt to keep damaging this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's grabbed by Iro, but it still seems to be trying to reach for you. You miss.
Hang on. My mouse is being weird.
Your mouse.
Or
no
you
way.
being weird.
That is a hit. Cooking the turkey slowly. And that is a critical
Beefy
miss.
boys.
You really should have used one to step away from it. Because then it can't attack you without breaking Iro's grapple.
Yeah, it's fine.
Death.
Cool. I'm gonna How's everyone looking? So I dismounted Dill last turn, so I'm going to use one action to give him 2.
Mhm.
And he's going to move in to help with this guy. So that's Daff. That's Dill even.
Yep, he misses.
Then I've got 2 actions left, so I think I'm gonna target this guy. And I'm gonna just cast an electric arc at him.
Cool. Fails, so it takes all the damage.
That's me.
Cool. Right. It is going to try and get out of Iroh's grasp again. Which is target Iroh and then escape. With this. Succeeds and is free of Iroh's grasp again.
What kind of action is that, out of curiosity? Does that count
It's
as a
literally called the
manipulate?
escape action.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know whether or not something like that would trigger Matt's like reactive attack.
No, it counts as an attack. So
But speaking of Matt, it's going to attack him.
yeah, it's just as a reminder, escape does provoke multi-action penalty.
Yep. Okay, it's coming at you. Talons first. And it's critically missing. But it's going to try again. And it critically misses even worsely. So.
Worsely, eh?
Worsely.
Worsely.
Okay, this one is going to switch
Told you I
its
didn't need to
attack.
step away from it.
Going to switch its attack to Dill, as it's new. He is new to the within range group, I guess. He's going to talons, and he's missing. Beak. He is hitting. So that damage, and I need a save from Dill, please. He succeeds. And then, last but not least, it's going to use its talons again and miss critically.
Oh.
So, that is Mick. Oh, it takes 8 damage and succeeds. It's no longer persistently cold.
Yeah. Mixed turn again.
Okay.
Right now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to.
Fine.
Can I?
What are you doing?
I'm wondering whether I throw out my sword to the other side and have it attack, like on it as its own thing alongside me now. Ah, fuck it! I'll just keep hitting it with it. Attack!
Oh, that's a hit.
Ooh.
Jesus,
Fuck.
fuck!
Good bit.
Yeah, that hurt.
And attack again.
That's a critical miss.
Oof.
Again.
And another miss.
Fair.
Cool. Nienta.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to do something similar to Nick here. I'm going to attack with my sword.
You could probably find better things to do with your third actions than attacking with a -8, -10 penalty.
Oh, no, I only
Yeah, I
attack
wouldn't-
twice.
That is a miss.
Assuming that's a miss.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think I can really grapple this bird.
No, Iroh has Titan Wrestler.
Ah, for fuck's sake, I forgot
I
about
think you can grapple something one size larger than you without Titan Wrestler.
Oh yeah, these are only one size larger, aren't they? Sorry.
Well, the sword shall attack again. Oh no, because it counts towards that, doesn't it? The sword counts towards my multi-action penalty.
Indeed.
Fuck it, I'll try and grapple it. It's the worst that can happen, eh?
You can fall prone if you fail.
That happened to me.
You know, cats always land on their feet.
Not when they're played by Rich, they don't.
No, they
I was
don't.
about to say, have you met me?
No, they land butter side up when they're played by Rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Did that, which I'm assuming is a
That is a critical fail, so you do actually fall prone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I
well,
crit?
no, that is a crit, so.
Oh, is it grabbed?
It is grabbed.
Nice. And then my sword will actually attack my third action then.
Cool.
Just because I'm grabbing it.
It critically misses.
Yeah.
Couldn't have too much luck on your side.
Oh god.
That's you though. So Iroh.
What's up there?
Well, I feel like there's only really one thing for it. Instead of just grappling it this time so it can escape again, I think. Nah, I'm grappling it again. Who am I lying to?
Slam dunk the funk. Put it up.
Where's grapple there?
You succeed in grappling it.
Then punch it in the head.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Miss.
Miss. And my last action, I'm going to actually try and reposition it. Which I think is also strength based.
Yeah, it should be under athletics.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to. That's minus 10 to that, so 15.
No, that's a fail.
Cool, then it stays where it is.
Cool. Nicola. I can't. There we go. I was going to say I couldn't move my mouse, weirdly.
Cool. I am going to Ray of Frost.
That's a hit.
Oh, good damage.
Oh, decent.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Nice.
Tasty.
And I shall raise my shield.
Simon.
Slide to the back.
Crisscross.
Yeah, fuck that.
Everybody clap your hands. That is a hit.
Come on.
You've not been in point blank stance this whole time.
Oh, neither have I. Neither I have. I forgot about that.
That is a critical miss. And that was just a normal miss.
So,
Daff.
Cool. Gonna target this guy. I'm gonna smack him with a ray of frost. I'll hero. Oh, I can't hero point it. I don't have one. So then I'll give 2 actions to Dill.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna attack this one up here. Up here.
He hits.
And then I can take another hit, yeah. Bam, miss. But that's his go.
Cool. This one is going to try and get out of the grapple. Which I swear to God. At least you're making it waste one of its actions
That's
every
a
time.
great way to waste actions.
It crits. I don't think it does anything extra for critting though, does it?
No.
No.
It just looks graceful when it does it.
I don't think this thing's capable of looking graceful.
It is going to...
A ball bag with wings.
It is going to attack Simon with its talons. There we go. It's missing.
I should have prepped Vicious Mockery.
And missing again.
Sweet.
I am flagging big style on that.
This one is going to attack Dill with its beak. It's hitting him.
Okay.
So can you give me that? And you got to take that much damage. You succeed the fortitude save, so you're okay. Talons. Critical miss. Talons.
Wait. Critical miss.
Yep.
I reread my character sheet and forgot I had this.
Opportune riposte. Cool. Go for it. Wait.
Can I technically disarm this creature?
No.
Ah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's...
Here's me. I was just asking for the sake of it, just because.
Oh, okay. Well, its turn
I
is
just
over.
wanted to ask if I could physically be like, yeah, I'll disarm it by taking away its beak.
You
still get to make.
You can make an attack instead.
You still get to make an attack.
Can I?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
attack
it's
or
make
it's attack
melee-
or disarm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you either make a melee strike at it or attempt to disarm. So attack it.
Oh, I thought it was just disarm. Oh, okay, I'll just. There we go. Classic me. Doesn't matter anyway. You're
Hey,
welcome.
at least it's the potential for an extra attack that doesn't then impede multi-attack penalties on your turn.
Yeah. Plus, Rich, you earn a +1 to gameplay. You're half using ability.
I'll take it.
It's Mick's turn.
Right. Target Big Birdie. And attack.
Big bird. Hit.
How much? Ooh.
Nice.
Damn.
Now watch me miss twice critically. And again.
You're hitting.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't like you very much.
And again.
You crit.
I crit on the lowest possible.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking really, really fucking haggard now. Is
And it's
that...
off guard until the start of Mick's next turn.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, the sword on a critical success. Oh, as a success. Critical. This does something. Where is it? Inventory. On a critical hit, it is slowed 1, as the frost impairs its movement.
Slowed. Can you link that in the chat so I can just quickly pop it on? Because I can't see slowed in the... Oh, it's there. Never mind. There we go.
I was trying to click it, but it says I do not have permission to view the sheet for this item.
That's weird. Well, you have permission to have slowed it as well, so you have.
Remind me later. I'll see if I can get that effect to pop up on a crit in the chat.
Cool. Thank you. Yep. It's
Oh.
slowed and off guard.
And taking icy
hurting.
damage.
It is. It critically failed its save, so it's still taking ice damage.
It's fuck you,
Nianta.
big bird.
These things are looking really, really fucked now.
Kill it.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Critical fail.
We believe in you.
Oh, dude, miss. Come on, Nianta, we believe in you. Crit! He
That's
crit!
what I'm talking about.
He fucking crit! Woo! Roasting this turkey.
Still alive?
Just
Oh.
barely hanging on.
Clinging to life. Fucking hell.
So close. It's half cooked and half frozen. So.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of unfair for me as Neanderthal to actually be stabbing this thing with a rapier whilst holding it, so I'm going to stick to my sword.
Yes, you have one action left, I believe.
Yeah, I thought that'd happen. But
With critical hit to a critical miss, so. Iro.
Damn, dude.
You're just gonna grab the bird again.
Go on, do it.
Okay, so we'll target this guy. We'll grab him. He's restrained this
Oh,
time.
you fucking
nice.
kidding me?
Even better.
Look at that, the iron chains.
Yup.
And then I guess because we don't want to break tradition.
Are you fucking
Oh,
kidding me?
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Crit. Yep.
It's restrained and immobilized now.
Yep. It is squawking something rotten. Miss, I'm afraid.
Well,
You
it
guys
was
are
still an
literally
18 with a +1, so I'm pretty happy with that roll as well.
You guys are literally a case of crit, crit, miss, miss, crit, crit, miss, crit. Fucking hell. Nicola. That one looks pretty fucked. They
Those
both
blessings we're receiving for leaving undead behind.
I'm going to stick to the old Ray of Frost.
do. Cool. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
I'm pretty decent.
Woo!
Max damage, then 2 off max damage.
And then I'm going to use an action to celebrate Iro.
Okay. Simon, this one in front of you is restrained and on its last legs.
And I shall miss it.
Oh, no, you're hitting it. Okay. Oh, barely holding on.
Did you?
It's living on a prayer.
When did you change to the cold gem?
I didn't. I clicked the wrong fucking thing, but I can't.
Oh.
Hit.
Oof.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
It's almost on non-existent health.
Matt, you
I
such a
think they
team.
both are.
Double now one.
Was that all of your shots?
No, I've got one more.
One more to go.
Do it. Fuck him up.
Do you know what? Just to wind everybody up, I'm going to spin 180.
Yeah, we crit these.
Miss.
Missed. You're trying to steal their kill. Okay.
Nah, I'm trying to help out.
Daff.
Nick, do you not have the random hero point assigner?
I do, but it's not
Okay.
going
off,
obviously.
You have to start it. It doesn't start on its own.
Where is it? Because it was
Press
start.
H.
It's started on its own for me before.
It spidarted, did it? When did it spidart on its own?
Spadartin.
That seems
When she
dumb to
pressed
do,
H.
but it'd be really good. I'm so conflicted, guys.
Just kill them both.
Well, you all just got one hero point apparently, so well done.
Ah, sweet. Hang on.
You just hero point your.
It it didn't actually do the attack though.
No, I was going to say I
still-
can't see it.
Still might go, right?
Well, Matt was seeming to be using this hero point, but I can't see it in the thing that
Roll
has changed.
another attack then.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Critical miss.
I think that's the
they're
exact
in-
same value, isn't it?
Death.
They're 30 foot away from each other, so I'm going to electric arc them both.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Hold on. There
Well,
you
the
go.
one at the bottom is restrained and everything. So it's probably got disadvantage on this.
They both fail, so...
Nice.
Did the top one take... No. It moved. This one at the top is dead.
And they've nearly got as many circles as Ragnarok.
In fact, I think they're both dead.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
both
they are.
both showing as dead.
Yeah, they wish they had nearly completed the power cycle.
Cool.
They've nearly collected all the Chaos Emeralds.
That was a well placed arc.
You got both the kills.
I agree, it's a shame it took me 2 turns to figure it out.
Well, they're dead, so...
Honestly, I think we handled that one pretty well as a team.
Yeah,
I would
it's-
like to use my focus spell just to heal Daff.
Cool, go for it.
Bam. Sorry, to heal Dill. There you go, Dill.
How do I delete a token?
He's well taken care of.
Guys, I'm fucking on my arse here. I need to go in my bed.
That's fine. I was going to say, like, we could just stop here if you want, because it's like 11:30. I didn't actually think... I would have... I didn't think that fight was going to take that long.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, I
Oh.
enjoyed it.
It was a good try.
If I'd have known it was, I would have added some more moves in, so it wasn't just
I
talents
like the
and
2
beats the whole time.
princes in AQ.
Right, yeah. Oh, God. The fucking twin emperors.
Yeah, I'm glad to give you that to go to bed on.
Thanks, man. Right.
Fevered
Have a good night,
nightmare.
guys.
Didn't
Yeah, have a good
Hi,
one.
Matt.
I did.
I'm going to end my stream now as well, so...
Bye, stream.
I stream.
We had
Oh.
some crunchy conflict in the party tonight.
That was
Interesting.
good role playing.
Interesting.